So here we are on our way to PAX East 2025. And guys, this was so much fun. And there's so many parts of this experience that I cannot wait to share with you. I had a panel. Jake had a panel. We saw all sorts of cool cosplayers. This was a convention I am going to want to do every year. And I'm actually thinking about going to PAX West too. But first we arrive at the hotel room and check out what happens next. So that was a complete disaster. How getting to this hotel was crazy. I mean, look, it's a very spacious area. This is the Embassy Suites. It's a spacious area, but oh my God, they gave us 3 wrong addresses to get to this place.
One of them was on Google. Eventually, they just got sick of us and started making up addresses, hoping it would work.
And I had to end up finding, like, going on Google Maps and tracing a route.
Like Lewis and Clark.
This is, I mean, the room is nice enough, but by far, out of all the conventions we've been to, this is the craziest experience of actually getting to the hotel ever. The valet guy, though, what a pro.
I take a bullet for that, man.
Valet guy was a pro. He helped us out. So, yeah, we just got here. We are going to pack up, and then we're heading to PAX. So, I am a bit nervous for my panel. If you guys don't know, the panel I'm doing this year at PAX is basically a live Let's Play of the Mortuary Assistant. So I'll be playing the Mortuary Assistant in front of a room of actual people. So it's like streaming, except I'm not streaming anything. I'm actually playing it in front of people, and I'm super nervous. I've never done something like this.
Okay, man, ready to go?
Yes, we are headed to PAX right now. We have not gotten our badges yet because we have special guest badges.
Ooh.
We have access to something called the Red Bull Creator Space. Was that what it was called?
Oh, it was Red Bull, all
The
right.
Red Bull, it's like a place where they give us Red Bull, basically, and I guess we can play, like, the Formula 1 game.
We get to meet the Red Bull.
Yeah, wow. So then we were off to the show floor itself. Jake was doing the Great Saiyaman for the first day, just because with the whole panel and everything, he wanted to pick the most convenient cosplay. You know, Superboy Prime is quite an ordeal. It's a big deal. So they had this pretty cool Red Bull creators room for us too, where we could, stop in, grab some Red Bull, relax for a second. It was very nice, and they really treated their panelists, their cosplayers, their creators. PAX treated them so well. Like, unbelievably professional. I could go on and on about how great they were, but yeah. Also, free Red Bull is great. This was one of the most impressive show floors I have ever seen. Jake and I have been doing cons for about a little less than a year at the time of recording, and by far, PAX East has the craziest exhibition floor ever. Like, everything was dialed up to 11. Even the vendor booths were like you were being transported to a different world. There's a giant Elden Ring Night Rain dome. I didn't get to go to that, but who knows what's in there. Okay, just like every convention, we're pulling one pack. Today we got Dragon Ball Super Card Game Fusion World Rivals Clash. Why are there so many? Okay,
I didn't get Great Saiyaman last time, but it's happening this time.
we're trying to get Great Saiyaman.
I can feel it.
One of us at least. I don't even know if he's in the...
Oh, he's in there. I can smell him.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Getting better.
Who the hell is that?
We're cold again.
Okay.
Just gonna tuck that one.
Yeah.
Yo, piano?
Whoa!
My favorite Dragon Ball Z.
There's Ba. That's from Daima.
Great. Love that.
Mai from Dragon Ball.
Okay. Another Dragon
Ball character. Piccolo Jr.
Okay, it's kind of hard.
What do I get?
Great Saiyaman. Don't even joke about that. Oh,
Frieza.
Pretty cool.
Piano
Okay,
again.
twins.
Dude.
Ah,
Hell yeah. Oh, cool.
that is awesome.
Imperfect Cell. Dude,
Who are these guys?
I don't know. Ba again. Android 18 again.
I like yours better. Finally,
One of the
a hot
best.
Android.
Yeah.
This guy again. Oh, Awaken. This looks cool. Goku Childhood. Golden Frieza. Mini Goku, and it was Mini Goku. Yay!
So here's Jake's panel. He did a panel on cosplay and electronics. The audience really liked it. There's a lot of like audience participation, questions. Everyone was having a good time, and of course Jake was, doing his shtick, making the audience laugh. It was a good time, and I'm really, really proud of him. Like I just couldn't stop smiling. So the panel is done. I am finished. How did it go? Well, I'm going to try to link the recording of the panel from PAX's website. I'm not sure if it's going to be Twitch or YouTube or where they're going to have the recording, but I was assured there is going to be a VOD, so I'd like to link to that in the description for you guys to check it out yourself. It was a blast. The audience, the viewers, me, we were all reacting in real time. We were laughing. A lot of like super funny natural moments came during the Mortuary Assistant playthrough. And I was like super nervous before this, very nervous. And I want to say after like 2 minutes, I was just like, okay, wait a minute. This is what I do. I got this. We're just playing games together and having fun, just like we do on stream, just like we do in the videos. It was no different. As you can see, I'm very tired, but I'm relieved. A lot of just very kind people stayed afterwards. You know who you are. Thank you so much for being there. Thank you so much for staying that late. It was a 9:30 p.m. panel. I'm surprised there's anyone still left out in the building. We had a great turnout. It ended up being so fun. Thank you to everybody who was watching on Twitch through PAX's Twitch stream. Super cool. I didn't get to see the chat, but I'll catch up on it at some point. And even if you've never watched me before, thank you for being there. This is definitely something I want to do again. I'll be doing this at as many conventions as I possibly can, and I'll definitely be doing it at PAX East again next year. So we don't have footage from the actual panel. I'm just going to kind of leave that to the actual VOD. Unless I can get my hands on some of the footage, then you'll be seeing it here right now. But if not, then there you go. So yeah, check the VOD out if you're looking for something fun. Mortuary Assistant, maybe you've seen me play it before. It's a good time. Definitely check out the VOD if you can. I couldn't put any footage in here, but yeah. Okay, day 2 of the con, of course, the tried and true. Now, we don't have any panels or anything today. We are going to be perusing the con floor. There's a lot of indie horror games I want to play, a lot of people we want to see. We're going to be getting some videos, pictures as well. It's going to be fun. I'm going to try to get some footage, like, of me actually playing some of these games, and hopefully I can give you guys some... Whoa.
Oh, we're good.
Sheesh. Hopefully I can give you guys some thoughts on them. I know Heartworm is there. I want to try It Lurks Within Walls. So yeah, we're going to see. Let's go get a fit check real quick. Fit check. Scream shirt. Ghost face. Got my pass. Got a chain. This is like a cheap like $10 chain off of Amazon because like I have a metal allergy. So I have to wear this stuff. Same with this watch. It's like a cheap $20 watch, but they look good. You don't need to spend a lot of money to wear something that looks good. So here we are on Friday now. And guys, Friday was way more packed than Thursday. Not even close. We didn't end up doing Saturday because like our feet were killing us. Backs were hurting. We were exhausted. Oh, there's the Elden Ring Night Rain Dome. And we just kind of wanted to head home, get an early start on everything. And Friday was packed enough for us. There was just so much going on. Imagine how difficult it is getting around the show floor in that. Look at his Superboy Prime. We had to get him in the Alienware booth. We did like a little funny video for his account. There, Cape and Coil, if you want to follow him. And then our friend Jeremy there did the Ronnie cosplay. So Jeremy hung out with us on this day as well. But I gotta say, like, a lot of the moments we had here, everything was just kind of like organic. People were approaching us. Jake and Jeremy got interviewed here, which was cool. This is like kind of reminding me like why I love doing these conventions in the first place. It was just such a really cool time. And I also got to demo some games at this convention too. I got to play 2 indie horror games, and I actually got the chance to film them and we're going to go into a deep dive here with Heartworm first. So Heartworm is a game I've had on my radar for quite some time, and it's basically like, you know, bringing back that PlayStation 1 survival horror style, and I dig it. I really dig what the demo and what the game direction is trying to do. It's got beautiful cinematic camera angles, fixed camera angles that move with you. I love it. The thing here is, though, instead of a gun or like a pipe or something that most survival horror games are known for, you're given a camera, but it doesn't work like cameras do in Fatal Frame. When you go to, you know, engage in combat with an enemy, you actually hold down the left trigger or left bumper, and it turns into basically Resident Evil 4 Originals controls, where you can't move, you can just turn and aim your red dot sight, or in this case, your camera lens, at the enemy and take a picture of them to do damage. I think what is really going to be the differentiating factor for this game is how they nail the story. There's this place we can go to exist where, like, we can talk with people that have died, where memories, like, physically exist, apparently, and no one that has gone there has come back alive, and that's where we come in. So how they're going to expand upon that, I don't know. The game feels incredibly polished gameplay-wise so far. Almost too polished, where the enemy combat encounters were not difficult at all, but, you know, it's a demo. It's the very beginning of the game. I'm excited, and I recommend having this one on your radar for sure. Now, the other one I got the chance to play was Lurks Within Walls, and holy moly, this does everything it sets out to do perfectly. You have an old-school style dungeon crawler, so something like Wizardry, Etrian Odyssey, stuff like that, except with a horror theme and the art of Trevor Henderson. It's got your turn-based combat, it's got percentages for attacks, doing critical hits, landing, missing, all sorts of stuff. So it's the normal fare when it comes to turn-based dungeon crawlers. I can't explain how exactly they pulled this off, because in theory, this genre of game should not be scary. Like, it just shouldn't, right? But it is. It's a combination of the sound design and how realistic but off everything appears, and the juxtaposition between how the environment looks as well as how the enemies look. It is creepy, and your whole time exploring these halls, you have this overwhelming sense of, I should not be here, this sense of dread. And it's extremely impressive how they were able to pull this off in a genre like this. I mean, we're really bending what these genres can accomplish, what they can pull off. And there's really nothing else I have to compare this to in the horror space right now. It's extremely unique. And if the demo is indicative at all of what the final experience is going to be, I think this one's going to be one to remember. I really do. There was like, this was kind of like the final boss of the demo. Super creepy. Every single monster I encountered in this game, I think it was like 3 fights or 4 fights maybe, and then there was like a monster at the end in the last cutscene. Super cool. Absolutely gorgeous. I cannot wait for Lurks Within Walls.
You are good.
Oh! Glasses!
Oh,
It is
what's on them?
Goku and Frieza.
Can we get a close up?
It's like really cool looking.
Oh, they show up on camera well.
Good. Goku and Frieza. Next.
Socks? Yo, the Piccolo
We have
sack.
Piccolo, Krillin, Cell, Goku, and I don't know who that third one is. Next up, who's this?
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's
Oh!
It says Son Goku on it.
That's sick.
Captain Corp hat. Real cool. Awesome.
That's going on stream.